Hello everyone, and welcome to the best blog on earth. I'm your host, Raleigh Harris. Well, this week in the news, something did happen. Yeah, it was in the middle of the night. I was trying to sleep soundly, as much as I can try to do anything while I'm sleeping, and I woke up to the telltale rumbling sounds of an earthquake. I do live in Los Angeles. This is not the first earthquake I have been through. It is rather unsettling to have things start shaking and falling off the walls. Lucky for me, I was not near any kind of hanging glass knives or daggers that could have fallen on me. There was a lot of banging around, and a couple of my things fell off the countertops and got broken, and I'll just have to live with that. And I know you are all hoping that it didn't affect my time travel experiments. So far, everything's going great, except for the fact that I've not traveled through time. But that is beside the point. The point is earthquakes. And for those of you viewing, I don't know if you know where earthquakes come from. So I'm going to break it down for you. Let's say this is the surface of the earth. Well, down here somewhere, something shakes up. And then that kind of shakes outward. From what I understand, it has to do with the continental plates, which sounds very intelligent when I say it. I don't really know why the continental plates are moving around like that. You would think that after so many years they'd just stay still. But they keep moving, for whatever reason. I didn't pay too much attention in that class. There's nothing I can do to stop giant geologic plates from moving around. Why bother learning it? I imagine it's much like mathematics in that you never know when you'll need it till you need it, so you might as well know it. At a undisclosed location underground, things just start getting a little tense. Because of that tension, a lot of energy is released. Now, I know there's some kind of scale developed by a man named Richter that describes how intense an earthquake is. I do not know where this earthquake was on the scale, but if I was to guess, I would probably say 5.7. That sounds like a good round number. 5.7 earthquake woke me up in the middle of the night while I was trying to get my beauty sleep because I need that to travel through time. A couple of other houses that I've been in, I went in to assess the damage because I still kind of scavenge, and if I don't need something, I'll leave it in there, but when I do need it, I want to make sure that the building is structurally sound, because the one thing I don't need to die from is something collapsing on me, and other things, but I'll get into those some other time. I don't think too much damage has been done to any of my surrounding area. There's a lot more glass on the ground than need be, so I spent a couple of hours kind of cleaning that stuff up, and I had to replace one of my mugs. Plenty of mugs left in the world, plenty. So all in all, the earthquake didn't do much except kind of shake me up. I did go around and start securing things that didn't need to be unsecured, because I do have access to a supply of nails, and if something's hanging on the wall and I want it to still be up there, like a mirror, I'll just kind of add a little support, because we all need support every now and then. And I suppose I should be thankful that all this area gets are earthquakes, maybe a tsunami every now and then, but I'm really not close enough to the coast for that to matter. As long as it's not a tornado, because that thing can come out of nowhere and just target me, I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I think I'll be fine natural disaster-wise. I can't imagine getting so much rain that I can't handle it, because when it rains, it's more like a bucket frenzy day for me. I do love fresh water. Pretty much just earthquakes. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think any of us know where earthquakes really come from. I'm sure they studied it, but until you actually get to see the plates moving, how do you really know? And I know some of you think that makes me the worst geologist on Earth. Wrong. Best geologist on Earth. That's going to do it for this week's episode. Let's end with our Australian fact of the week. Australia was the second country in the world to give women the right to vote. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next week.